them. Look, these. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night. Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. We've got Murray. Bradley Beal is out there with Speedy. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Wiseman in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here is Halliburton. Coming off a solid outing against Denver. Here's Speedy, covered by Mobley. Here's Speedy. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Halliburton outside. Pass to Caruso. Spurs passing it around. Mobley sets the pick for Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. And finished off by Wiseman.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Now Jefferson. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans, fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, I'm not sure if their last game was a basketball game or a wrestling match, the way they went about it. Just so physical and dominated them. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. At 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Great many scouts felt Murray was the most NBA ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Takes the 13-footer. A wide open look here for Caruso. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
Shakes him, and Beal lays it in.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Mobley after the made shot from Bradley Beal. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Speedy the pass to Wiseman. The feed to Beal. Over Halliburton. Mobley with the rebound. Spurs trail by 3. Right side Jefferson. Mobley finds Halliburton. Outside Jefferson. From deep three-point range. Pelicans pull it in.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Out to Ingram. Fires from the wing. And the jumper is on the mark.
Like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
Mobley is screened. Jefferson has a wide open look. Drops in the train.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Speedy following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Back to Beal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 2. Outside Covington. It's Jefferson outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
The Pelicans have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Wiseman finds Murray. It's Ingram atop the key over Jefferson, and it's Ingram missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Mobley sets the pick for Halliburton. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Great decision from Tyrese Halliburton. Understands when he should look to set up his guy.
Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Nuggets. In the corner, Murray with it. To halt the run. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Mobley. To the middle, trying to find Covington. Gets it to him. Jefferson with the 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pelicans trail by 3. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Over Jefferson. And that one's good. Ingram's got his second basket of the night.
Well, they just need to keep close tabs on Ingram if you're on defense. He's getting that jump shot to go.
It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, a couple Hall of Fame.
And the Pelicans with possession here, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Rebounded by Covington. Spurs leading by 4. Halliburton outside. The pass to Jefferson. Covington, a screen on Ingram. Jefferson kicks to Covington. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Here's Speedy, coming off a solid outing against Portland. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
And the first one at the line is good.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Wood, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Jefferson. Monk's checked in for Alex Caruso. And Davion Mitchell's subbed in for Halliburton. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason break.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
First personal foul. First team foul. Mitchell outside.
Passes to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And with how well Wood can shoot from three, Christian, a tough cover in that pick and roll, pick and pop set. You just don't know what he's going to do.
Pass to Van Vliet. Williams sets a screen for Van Vliet. Shoots over Mobley. Mobley with the block.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds.
Oh!
Yeah. And not easy getting Wood off his spot, even with contact. Still able to stay focused and balanced.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Achua. Back to Van Vliet. Inside. A dunk by Achua.
And I would say sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Now here's Kuzma. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the paint. Spurs passing it around. 4 on the clock. Mobley is free. And he makes good on the layup. Mobley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Christopher, the pass to Van Vliet. Lets it go with a 3. Christopher, no good. Spurs leading by 9. Mobley dishes to Mitchell. The pass to Monk. Puts up a 3. That one's not going to go. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Van Vliet finds Achua. Here's the screen. At the elbow, Van Vliet. Outside Williams. Now, here's Achua. Not a lot of room.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
And the foul called on Grant Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Wood. 8 points his last outing. Takes the 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Spurs lead by 9. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for San Antonio. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Wood out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Jefferson in at the small forward. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Just 2 to shoot. Wood. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pelicans trail by 9.
Always a shame to see a guy like Bradley Beal have to go in for season-ending surgery like he did in 2022.
That decision, I think, was tough, but in the end, for the length and longevity of his career, was the smart one for Bradley Beal. Get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career.
Here's Halliburton after James Wiseman's bucket. Basket counts. Halliburton's got the lead up to 9 now for San Antonio.
That's how you shoot a floater. Halliburton showcasing the soft touch.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. haven't made the last 3 postseasons. And former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, "I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there." And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. Here's Ingram following the bucket by the Spurs. Wiseman sets a screen for Ingram. Wood with the block.
And an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shy away from competing defensively.
Robert Covington's checked in for the Spurs. Five to shoot. The baseline J. Doesn't go that time. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Ingram against Jefferson. Covington a screen on Ingram. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on James Wiseman. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. New Orleans moving the ball around. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Oh, great pass from Murray. I like whenever he looks to get his guys involved.
Halliburton kicks to Caruso. And he jams it with authority.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Van Vliet. Let's go. And he hits the jump shot. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
Ingram against Jefferson. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Spurs lead by 10.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Van Vliet passes to Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Brent, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
Free throw good, Murray. The NBA announced its 75th anniversary team last year, Brent, with a lot of fanfare attached to it. What'd you think of the list?
I thought the list was pretty good. You can always argue a few guys should have been on it, and it's probably a tough pill to swallow for current guys who have had tremendous careers to this point. Guys who have played 8 or 9 years that didn't maybe make this particular list. I'll tell you this, Kevin. In 25 years, there'll be another list.
Now, here's Kuzma. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside Jefferson. Sinks the triple. Jefferson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs.
Yeah, even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
Well, you look at Speedy, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Here's Murray following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Van Vliet. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Van Vliet's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Down low. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
And here is Caruso. He has 5. Outside Jefferson. Back to Caruso. Covington, a screen on Beal. Clock at 4. Fires the 3. And Robert Covington hits from deep. Covington's got 6.
You often find Robert Covington in the corner helping his teammates space the floor.
Ingram outside. Wiseman dishes to Ingram. Murray finds Beal. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And Bradley Beal coming for his revenge.
San Antonio leading by 6. Halliburton with it. Shoots over Van Vliet. Another one falls for San Antonio. New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Pass to Ingram. Over Jefferson. And it's Ingram missing.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now here's Caruso. He has 5. Here's Covington with the drive, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Keegan Murray. San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Robert Covington at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Covington.
And Robert Covington, a guy who's out there to do it all for his team on both ends of the floor. He's going to make plays that impact winning.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Mobley comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Malik Monk in for Alex Caruso. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Achua, he's checked in for Wiseman. Grant Williams comes in for Murray. Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Speedy subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And checking out the stats for Mobley. A very nice season for him last year. He put up about 15 points a game last season. 8 rebounds and 2 assists. You know, year 1, he was learning the ropes. I think he's hoping to make a much bigger impact in his second campaign.
Absolutely. As a rookie, the game just goes incredibly fast. Sophomore year, things start to slow down.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Here's Jefferson. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Speedy. 6 points for him. Back to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Speedy. And another three for New Orleans.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Halliburton passes to Mobley. Kicks it to Monk. Covington setting the pick for Monk. The 11-footer, and the Spurs scoring again.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pelicans trail by 11. And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years and starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat.
Now here's Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that one's good. Ingram.
Brandon Ingram at that size constantly has a shooting window that's open.
Mobley outside. 1:52 left to play here in the half. Outside Jefferson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson. And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month. The Spurs second.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they pass the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Out to Ingram. Fires for three. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Spurs passing it around. It's Jefferson outside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Christopher, the pass to Speedy. It's deflected.
That's just a tremendous defensive effort from Halliburton.
58 seconds left in the first half. Jefferson, that's good.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
There's the pass to Achua. Here's Speedy. 9 points in the game so far. Jefferson with some nice D. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for San Antonio. They lead by 11. And Jefferson throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Speedy, and he banks in the layup. Speedy's got 11.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Halliburton outside. Covington setting the pick for Halliburton. Oh, Covington in position.
Those feel so good. Covington up there for a slam dunk.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. The guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest. And 1993 was Kenny's only invite to the three-point shootout, and that was all it. And moving on to our current game, and that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say? Clutch and impressive effort here today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. We've got Speedy, Murray out there with James Wiseman, and there's Bradley Beal, and it's Ingram, and at the 3, the small forward. Throw good, Mobley.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
And so he hits both. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Now here's Beal. Knocks down the 3-ball. Beal's got 10 points in the game.
Beal loves getting a little wiggle room and then great rhythm on that 3.
Caruso, the pass to Covington. Here's Halliburton. Now the dish to Jefferson. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Jefferson's got 29 in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Speedy, and Covington sends it down.
Covington's aggressive defense is going to pay off, and that time it did.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Beal. 10 points for him. No good on the quick 3. Outside Jefferson. Passes it to Mobley. Halliburton kicks to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Halliburton. He is looking for Mobley and finds him. Pass to Caruso. Mobley, a screen on Ingram. Kicks it out to Covington. Good on the 3-point shot. 13 points in the game.
And we don't see Covington shoot from the corner a lot, but he looks confident bombing it from there.
Here's Speedy, defended by Caruso. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Memphis Grizzlies.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Good on both. Spurs leading by 15. Left side, Halliburton. Pass to Caruso. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Jefferson. Offensive rebound. New Orleans has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
And a chance here to go to our rookie leaderboard and give a nod to the best long-range bombers of the past month. Take a look at Murray, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
You know, coming into the NBA, you knew he could stroke it from long range, and over the past month, he's shown us exactly that.
First one falls for him. Mitchell, he's checked in for Halliburton. And both free throws good for Covington.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Outside Covington. Outside Jefferson. A 3-ball. Good on the triple. Jefferson's got 34 points.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Kicks it to Wiseman. Ingram outside. Wiseman sets a screen for Ingram. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Ingram's got 9 points.
Well, Brandon Ingram answering the call comes right back with 3 of his own.
Caruso with the ball. Now Beal defending. Jefferson with the 3. That one, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Outside Beal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
First free throw is good.
And Bradley Beal, another indicator of him doing a little bit of everything for this team.
And the Spurs with some changes. Christian Wood comes in for Robert Covington. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Jefferson. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Pelicans. And both free throws good for Beal.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Beal against Caruso. Kuzma outside. Wood a screen on Ingram. Here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram passes to VanVleet. Beal against Caruso. Steps back and shoots. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got 9 points now in the quarter. Now Mitchell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Feeds to Mobley. Driving in. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Wiseman. 6 points for him.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Caruso against Murray. And there's the pass to Wood. Mobley, left side. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Beal. Mobley misses. Pelicans trail by 15. Murray sets a screen for Beal. Shoots from 14. From outside the arc. And there's Murray on the assist from Beal. 8 points for Keegan Murray.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. Spurs making a change here. Monk's checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Achua, he's checked in for Wiseman. Grant Williams comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Josh Christopher in for Beal. Now, here's Mitchell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Wood a screen on Van Vliet. The drive by Mitchell. Wood. Mitchell finds Wood. Second shot opportunity. That one goes. Counting.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Van Vliet against Mitchell. Passes it to Christopher. Over Monk. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Christopher.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Monk, the pass to Mobley. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D there from Williams. And the Pelicans with the possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Van Vliet outside. Murray outside.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Monk. How he did last season. Averaged about 13 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And he can play some valuable minutes on the wing for this team.
I just want to kick back and lounge here because when this guy's hot, it's a love story. And when he's cold, it's a nightmare. So sit back, get your popcorn. Let's see what he does.
Free throw good, Murray.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And so Murray nails both of them.
And hard not to get excited about Keegan Murray's potential. He can shoot the ball. He rebounds it. If this guy continues to grow his game, he could end up being a high-level impact player.
Now, here's Kuzma. Mobley sets the pick for Kuzma. Back to Mobley. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Now here's Van Vliet. 8 points for him. Pass to Achua. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one. And here is Monk. Inside. Here's Mobley. Rebound by Williams.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Kuzma against Murray. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. Monk kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Keegan Murray.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Spurs have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. The first free throw is good.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
The Spurs making a switch here. Halliburton's checked in. 1:31 left to play in the third. Van Vliet against Halliburton. For three. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Van Vliet. Halliburton outside. To the middle. Lets it go. A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got 11 points in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
The shot by Monk is no good. Pelicans trail by 12. Murray the pass to Williams. And here is Van Vliet. And another three for New Orleans.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Spurs. They led the game at 1 point by 20. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mobley inside. He's guarded by Williams. A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got 13 points in the second half. Here's Van Vliet. Mobley with the block. Halliburton on the wing. Shoots over Van Vliet. Can't hit from 12. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Let's play even smarter. Let's play harder than them. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
Mentally, physically, Greg Popovich wants each guy to try and elevate his game.
Yeah, a lot of that starts on the defensive end. That's where the tone is set. It literally ripples through everything else they do.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Jefferson. Christian Wood is out there with Mobley. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Caruso in at the two-guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Beal. And the pass to Speedy. There's a screen. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. San Antonio with the ball. 9-point game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Outside Jefferson. Sinks the three-pointer. Jefferson's got 37.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Speedy the pass to Beal. Outside Williams. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got his third assist on the night. San Antonio leading by 9. Halliburton with it. Jefferson with the three. He can't get that one to fall. Ingram finds Wiseman. Speedy. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Halliburton. Here's Mobley. Makes it off the glass. Mobley's got 15 points here in the second half.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Passes it to Williams. And here's Ingram from the arc. And another three for New Orleans.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Mobley kicks to Wood. Outside Jefferson. Takes a three. It's good from long range. Jefferson's got 40 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Wiseman. Outside Williams. Here's Beal. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Count it. San Antonio leading by 9. Now, here is Halliburton. Outside Jefferson. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Speedy. Outside Beal. From deep. San Antonio with the rebound. Woods got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jefferson finds Caruso. Back to Jefferson. Puts the move on. And Wiseman sends it back.
I feel like Wiseman covers every area on the floor, and that's a nice block.
Robert Covington's checked in for San Antonio.
Robert Covington.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Just 4 to shoot. It's Jefferson outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Beal, the pass to Speedy. Williams, a screen on Caruso. And it's in there. 17 points for Speedy.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Now here's Covington. He kicks it to Jefferson. Fires from deep. Beal pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Williams. And he gets the bucket. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Now here's Jefferson. Over Wiseman. And that one hits back iron. He dishes it to Williams. Wiseman the pass to Speedy. He doesn't hit that one. And the Spurs going the other way now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Outside Jefferson. And Jefferson gets double teamed. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
And Halliburton, if he gets that little runway, he'll show you how athletic he can be.
Halliburton against Beal. Here's Speedy. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Goes back up, and the layup is good. Mobley's got 21 in the game.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Now here's Beal, and Covington sends it back, and they'll keep possession.
Well, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Mobley outside. Outside Covington. Outside Jefferson. Nailed from three-point land. Jefferson's got 49 points in the game.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Changes for New Orleans. Murray comes in for Williams. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Speedy. Wiseman dishes to Ingram. Now Beal. He feeds it to Wiseman. And it's blocked. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Mobley. Halliburton against Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Now the pass to Jefferson. Jacks up a 3. Here's Mobley. And he goes right over James Wiseman and slams it in.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And finished off by Wiseman.
I would love to throw lob passes to Wiseman because they could be anywhere.
Ingram against Jefferson. He is looking for Mobley and finds him. Now here's Covington. He's guarded closely. Outside Jefferson. Mobley the pass to Halliburton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Spurs lead by 21.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
It's Beal on the wing, defended by Caruso. Back to Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And that's the way it should be. Ingram aggressive to the rack.
San Antonio leading by 19. Rejected by Murray. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Remaining San Antonio ball.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Halliburton outside. Pocket 6. Jefferson with the 3. And another one falls.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making it GA look all too easy right now. Van Vliet looking around. Wiseman kicks to Van Vliet. Mobley against Murray. And here's Ingram from the arc. San Antonio with the rebound.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Clutch.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Now, here is Halliburton. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Passes it to Mobley. Jefferson against Ingram. Jefferson down low. Chalk up 2 there. Jefferson's got 56 points in the game.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now here's Beal. He sinks the 11-footer.
This is when the teammates feed off of Bradley Beal when he has it going like this.
The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. Van Vliet against Halliburton. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint.
can't believe I'm blowing this